All right, it's time for another locker room report. And Coach, all is well that ends well, but I don't think the saying, we saw a little bit of everything, was ever more true than what we saw last Saturday up in Marquette. Congratulations on the win, first of all.
Yeah, it really is a good win. We're disappointed in how we made it so close, or how they made it so close. You need to give them credit. But we're happy with the win.
Coach, we can give them credit for sticking around, but give your team some credit as well for the resolve that it showed. When things started to go Northern's way, it really seemed there wasn't a panic, and you guys made plays when you had to, especially after they recovered the onside kick.
Exactly. I think I'm very proud of the defense because there were a lot of opportunities to lose your poise and lose your composure, and I thought they really did a fantastic job.
Let's talk about offensively. I mean, the first part of the game, it just seemed like everything you guys did, you were doing right. It seems that when Josh went out, it changed the dynamic just a little bit.
Yeah, it did. It put a lot more pressure on Tony, and I think he probably had the most carries ever. And by the end of the game, when we really needed him the most, he was probably beat up pretty good.
Again, it goes to show you the one word that we keep coming back to in the process of building a program, and that's depth. Again, so many different guys stand up, whether it be your number 2, number 3, number 4 running backs, your 4, 5, 6 wide receivers, somebody stepping up and making plays when they had to be made.
Exactly. We were counting on Desmond because he's really stepped up and done a fantastic job for us. And I think he kind of felt the pressure a little bit, and he'll come back from it. But he had a tough game, so we do have good depth, and guys will step up.
Before we look ahead to this weekend's game, and it seems like forever since we've been home, the rankings are out. You're number 4 in one poll, you're number 6 in the other. It's great for the fans. It's great for the media. What do those rankings mean to the football team and to Coach Winters?
Until you said it, I didn't know, so it doesn't really mean anything.
That's always the case, isn't it? I'm always telling you, coaches, things that you don't need to know. Hey, I know one thing you know about. You have a game this Saturday against Lake Erie, and this is a team that, let's face it, they came into the league last year. It was a tough beginning, not having the best season, but you guys have that mark on you. Somebody's going to be out to get you every single week. You can't look past anybody.
There's no question about it. This is a good football team. I think offensively they're as good as pretty much any team in the league. They have a very dynamic quarterback, and they have a great scheme, and I think they do a good job with their offense, and we have to be prepared.
What do you expect from them defensively? You mentioned the offense. I remember last year they did a great job between the 20s. Defensively, what do you have to worry about from Lake Erie?
Well, I think they've changed their scheme a little bit from last year, and it's very similar to Northern Michigan and some of the other looks we've seen. So we just have to go out and execute. I think they're maybe the most aggressive defense that we'll have faced, but we have to execute.
Outstanding. We don't want to give anything away, but what are the keys to a victory?
Well, I think if you watched our Northern Michigan game from an offensive standpoint, you can't turn the ball over, and when you have those chances for big plays, you got to make them. And I think that's always going to be our key. And from a defensive standpoint, we have to contain them. They're going to make plays because of their scheme and because of the things they do. We just have to keep them out of the end zone.
Coach, always a pleasure. Best of luck against Lake Erie. Let's keep this winning going. It's feeling pretty good right about now.
We are having fun, aren't we?
Absolutely. Coach Winters, this is the Locker Room Report.